Kaboom. So now all of a sudden it's 28-10 and Aaron's in scramble mode. But the Buccaneers get another bad break. They were obviously without AB, Antonio Brown, but the shock to me was right before kickoff, I hear that, what? They're without Antoine Winfield Jr. I don't know what happened, but in practice, he turned his ankle, and it must be so bad he couldn't go yesterday. Maybe in 2 weeks, he'll be able to go in the Super Bowl. Right. Antoine Winfield Jr. is a rookie out of Minnesota, a second-round pick who simply became the leader and quarterback of the defense. I thought he should be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Chase Young's going to run away with it, but whatever. To them, he's their Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he is the eyes and ears and sort of heart and soul of the defense. And wait a second, he's gone for Aaron Rodgers at Lambeau. And then, speaking of Jordan Whitehead, the other starting safety, the next play after he dislodged the one from Aaron Jones, he runs into Jamal Williams, and he flipped him, but he also hit him so hard with his shoulder, it knocked his shoulder down. And I don't know how bad it is, but he was lost for the rest of the game.
But the guy that came in, I mean, even though Winfield Jr. didn't play, Edwards, who had the pick last
Mike Edwards is pretty good because he's a third-round pick.
Yeah, because remember, he got the pick last week.
He does.
He got the pick against Rodgers in the first game.
He's played very little, but in sparing time that he has played, he has made a couple of plays.
Made big plays.
But Andrew Adams is the other backup. He's just a journeyman. He was undrafted out of UConn by the Giants, played for the Giants for a little while, then Tampa, then got cut by Tampa and is on his second tour of duty with Tampa. So all of a sudden, I got Mike Edwards, who's barely played National Football League football, and I got Andrew Adams as the two safeties against Aaron Rodgers in an NFC Championship game. It's like, throw a party, Aaron. Here we go.
They did a great job, Skip. They did a great job of jumping, playing single high safety, playing straight cover two, playing 22-man. And for whatever reason, and they were generating, you can play these coverages, Skip, because Shaq Barrett and JPP were relentless. Let's give those guys credit. Shaq Barrett had Mooch had 3 sacks yesterday. JPP had 2 sacks. They were relentless in their pressure.
By the way, Green Bay's pass block rate yesterday, where you winning pass block rate was only 52%. It was by far their lowest of the season. Well, and I told you they were going to miss their stud left tackle. He's the best left tackle in football, David Bakhtiari. They missed him yesterday. Yes. Because I didn't see Todd Bowles blitz nearly as much as I thought he would because they were getting home with 4.
And when they brought the blitz, they kept bringing that same blitz. They kept bringing Bunning Murphy. And Skip, what they were doing, they would sneak the back out and decide that he would come. They're like, don't worry about blocking.
It never seemed to really matter.
Yeah, they got 1 first down off of it. But other than that, Devin White did a great job of scraping over the top. And Skip, but that's what you have to do. Look, the thing is that when you get these turnovers against Brady, you got to cash him in. You can't kick field goals and beat his team.
Okay, so here's Tom Brady's mindset. Once both starting safeties are out, remember, he is the ultimate game manager, as in, I'm playing chess to your checkers. So Tom Brady knows that at Lambeau against Aaron Rodgers with no safeties, backup safeties, I got to make one more big play to even this, to keep it a level playing field. So what does he try to do right away? He's going to go to Mike Evans because Jair Alexander has taken him mostly man the whole game, solo, single man. And who is the jump ball king of the NFL? It's Mike Evans. So Brady is saying, I'm going to throw one up because maybe we can get a big PI, or maybe I can just get a jump ball circus catch from Mike Evans. So 2 of them that he tries. If we could see the 3, let's see the 3 interceptions in a row. The middle one is different, but the first one, he just throws a jump ball up.
They were bad.
And Amos just says, I got this. Here are the Brady interceptions. The first one is, okay, I'm going to just let him try to go get this and make a play. And Amos, he tried to look him off with his eyes, and Amos wasn't biting. Then the second one, this is the one that got me because this is a ball. Mike Evans, if you're Mike Evans, you're 6 feet 5 inches tall. You got to do better than that.
Well, I think the thing is, Skip, when you're running full speed.
And there's the third one. He just threw a jump ball up, and Mike couldn't find it. He just thought Mike could go up over Jair and get a pass interference.
Well, the thing was, Leonard Fournette, he stepped up. He shouldn't have stepped up. He should have stepped out. That's your guy, Leonard.
And he got a free runner, corner blitzer right in his face.
Well, I just think the thing is, Skip, is that even if you make those mistakes, you got to make those mistakes further out of bounds. The one that he threw, the first one he threw to Amos, if you're going to make that mistake, you got to make that throw where it's going out of bounds.
I know what he was thinking. He's thinking, I got Mike Evans and he's got 5 inches of height on Jair. Maybe I can get him one where he'll just break inside and go up and snatch it. Amos didn't take the bait, and so Amos was the one who came over and made the play. So my point is he tries 3 times. But back to your point, I told you that defense got brought to a boil in December. It's a defense that I didn't think could stand up to anybody because it got torched repeatedly. So with 2 backup safeties, to your point, Aaron Rodgers has got to come up much bigger at home in the fourth quarter.
He cashes one, Skip, it's a different ball game.
Okay, I completely agree. And by the way, they tried the 2-point conversion throw. And guess who got his fingertips on the ball was Sue, Ndamukong Suh.
Skip, that was a drop. He dropped the ball.
Okay, but the ball gets tipped. It gets tipped offline.
But it did not change his eye trajectory because he's looking at the ball hits him in his hand, and he's thinking about the celebration he's about to do. And you watch.
Here it is.
Yeah, Sue tips it. Look at this.
Yeah.
It hit right in his hands.
No, I agree. The trajectory, the line got knocked a little off target. So it's a huge play. So it stays, obviously.
It's a
5-point game instead of a 3-point game. But then what happens? What is the golden moment, goat-to-goat play that actually puts the icing on top of this game? Well, guess what? It's Brady to Gronkowski. It's the only play Gronk made the whole game, and it's the fake double screen, to Scotty Miller, fake Scotty to the right and flip it back to Gronk, and here he comes freight training. And he freight trains for 29 huge yards, and all of a sudden, you're within field goal range. And they wind up, Brady just tried to be ultra careful on the next 2 throws. He had Godwin on the boundary, but he just
you got to make that throw. That wasn't
no.
Wide open.
This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. You just say, nope, I'm not even going to try it.
What you mean you don't try it?
Shannon Sharp says, oh, you got a pick 6. You threw the game away.
The guy's wide open.
Sorry. That's what. No, he's not. No, you got a corner break and you're not going to do it. He's going to throw this ball out of bounds because you know what? You got your 3. The game is slipping away. You got your 3. You're wrong. You are dead wrong.
I'm dead right.
You don't get the GOAT. The GOAT is playing chess to your checkers, and he has been for 4 years on this show.
He's playing GOAT to my checkers. Kenny King has gotten torched for 2 touchdowns and 3 big plays. And now all of a sudden,
you don't want to give him a pick 6.
Don't do that.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to give him a pick 6.
Look, here's the thing. Skip, Tom Brady is great. But see, when you make excuses like this, people look at this.
It's not an excuse. I don't care what people say. I know what he knows.
How you know what he knows?
Okay, I can see it. I know how he thinks. They've got 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
now
so they sit there.
Thinks.
Well, did they get a 46-yard field goal? Help me out. Was it suddenly 31-23? Was that not an 8-point cushion?
He could have got a first down.
Didn't matter. He's not going to risk it. He's not going to risk a pick 6, so you'll be all over him. He's throwing pick 6s. He lost the game, said Shannon Sharp. Nope, he won the game.
Let me get this right. He don't want to risk it in that situation, but he throws a pick to Mike Evans. Oh, I just think Mike can jump up and get it. Oh, he throws another one to Mike Evans. I think Mike can get it. He throws another pick.
How risky are those jump ball picks? Because if they catch it, you can tackle them. On that throw to the boundary, if Kenny King undercuts it and picks it, good night, Irene. He's going the other way, and you're dead. You're going to lose the game.
I just want to make sure I'm hearing you.
You heard me exactly right, and you know I'm right.
I want to make sure I hear you correctly. The most clutch quarterback, the most clutch player.
Who won the game?
Who
won the game?
That's your only out. He can play terrible as long as he won the game. Anybody else, when LeBron James plays terrible, he wins the game. But you show me all these stats in the fourth quarter. You show me missed free throws. You show me missed threes.
Did they kick the field goal? Yeah,
Skip.
They kicked the field goal.
Skip, I'm not arguing that.
Wow.
I'm saying, you keep saying Tom Brady wanted to miss that throw. Tom Brady got tight.
Now,
just say Tom Brady got tight, and he did.
Let's talk about the real gagger. Let's talk about the phony GOAT, shall we? Let's talk about the guy you say is better than Tom Brady, which is the biggest laughable blasphemy ever uttered on this show. This guy gags repeatedly. This guy is now 1-4 in NFC Championship games where he has unraveled in every one of them, including this one. Yes. Aaron Rodgers was 4 of 11 in the fourth quarter. You like that? And what happened after they got it 1st and goal at the 8? He goes, if we could see it, incomplete, incomplete. Incomplete. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was.
Well, it was a fake screen, and what you come supposed to look for the ball.
And here's the running play, and oh no, that's the second play. Now here's the one where you say he should have run. I'm not sure he could have scored, but I am sure he could have
scored.
Oh, he's got both those. Do you see those two backers standing there? Do you see Devin White?
Skip, look at
Aaron Rodgers can't outrun Devin White. He would have broken. Okay, here's my point. He could have gotten to the 2. I don't think he could have scored, but he could have gotten to the 2. Does that not change the dynamic?
I believe he would have scored because Skip, look, he's looking inside.
Okay.
There's no way Devin White can catch it. I know Darren got speed, but Skip, he can't catch it from there because he hold him inside with his eyes. Look at this.
Okay, whose fault is this? Oh, it's Aaron bleeping Rodgers' fault.
I didn't skip. I'm not second guessing this. I tweeted immediately. Aaron got to race him to the corner.
Okay, so let's say you get to I'll give you to the 1. I don't think he would have scored, but whatever. If you get it to the 1 or the 2, what's going to happen on 4th down? Well, obviously you're going to go for it.
You should have went for it in that situation.
So Aaron throws his coach under the bus saying, that was not my decision about Matt LaFleur.
It wasn't.
Well, okay, but Matt LaFleur counted. I let Aaron call his own play on 3rd down, so you do this. You score on it.
I think the thing is what Aaron is saying, had I known that we're going to kick the field goal and maybe not go for it, because Aaron in his mind, Skip, either way, if you has the